Okay, solving inequalities in one variable. Question number 1. Very basic question, but very important question also. We have two statements. 5 is greater than negative 6 and negative 6 is less than 5. Which the statement is true? Let's see. If you have two numbers, let's say this is 5 and this is negative 6, the number that is standing to the left is always going to be less than the number is on the right. So negative 6 is less than 5. Okay? Accordingly, the number that stands on the right, it's always going to be greater than number on the left. So which means 5 is greater than negative 6. So can we say it's the same statement? Yes, both statements are equivalent because both statements apply 5 is to the right of negative 6 on the number line. Okay? Question number 2. So we have negative 6 and we have negative 9. What sign would you place there? Greater or less? This is negative 6. This is negative 9, right? It's going negative 6, negative 7, negative 8, negative 9. Those are numbers. Okay. 0 from here is growing positive numbers. Growing. Like 5, 10, 15, and so on. Here are negative numbers falling down, decreasing. Negative numbers decreasing. Like negative 2, negative 4, negative 6, and so on. Which means negative 6 is going to be to the right of negative 9. So since we have negative 6, that means it's going to be greater than negative 9. Right? Question number 3. Let me squeeze it. I'm going to clean this. Okay. Quick question number 3. So we have 9 and negative 8. Obviously 9 is going to be on the right side, negative 8 is going to be on the left side. So on the right side is greater than. But if we have negative 8 and 9, negative 8 on the left side, the number on the left is always going to be less than. Yes? Okay. Question number 4. Negative 8 over 7 and negative 1. Negative 8 over 7 is more than 1, right? Because it's improper fraction. So if it's more than negative 1, that means this negative 8 over 7, it's going to be to the left of negative 1, right? Therefore, if it's to the left, that means it's going to be less. Any number that is to the left, remember, when it's come to negative numbers, they are decreasing to negative 3, negative 4. It's decreasing to this side. So any number that is to the left of comparing a number, that number is much less. Question number 5. Negative 3/8 and negative 4/5. Now this is very interesting case. How are we going to figure out 3/8 or 4/5? So to compare them and figure out which one is greater, which one is a smaller number, we need to bring to common denominator. So negative 3/8 and negative 4/5. So 8 and 5 is 40, right? Common denominator, so which means this one is 5 and 5. And 5 multiplying by 8 and 8, and we are getting negative 15 over 40 and negative 32 over 40. So what do we have? If common denominator is the same, then we are comparing to numerator. Okay, negative 15 and negative 32. Negative 15 is going to be on the right side. Negative 32 going to be on the left side. That means negative 15 is greater than negative 32. And from here we put the sign of being greater. Okay, number 6. So x is greater equal 6. Here is the thing. This is our number line. Let's assume this is 6. Here is the rule. When we have equal sign also, beside of inequality, then we are marking down as a full point, which means that point also included. And it's going to go to the right because it says greater than 6. Okay? Next one. Number 7. Let's see what we have for number 7. We have 18 greater than x, which means x is less than 18, right? So if this is our 18, let's say, we don't make it solid because equal sign here is missing. This is how we identify on the line of numbers that equal sign included or not. So since this is doesn't have equal sign, then we leave this circle empty. Okay, and it's x is less than 18. Which is meaning going this way, less than 18. Okay? Next, question number 8. Here is question number 8. What do we have? Translate the graph to an inequality. Okay, now we are given the graph and we need to write down in the algebraic inequality form. So this is what we have. Here we have point, not the full filled up, but empty. Negative 5 over 4, and it goes this way. That means it's going to be x. X is going to be any number on the right side. It's going to be greater than negative 5 over 4. Okay. Question number 9. What do we have in question number 9? All right. We have here solid point. We have 3.2. An arrow comes this way. So this time it's going to be x greater equal 3.2. Right? Okay. Next one. Question number 10. Where do I write down? Let me write down here. In order to ride the roller coaster in the theme park, your height must be at least 48 inches. When we say at least, it means 48 and higher, right? Which means x greater and equal or equal 48. That's a mathematical expression. Number 11. Solve and graph the result. Okay, we need to solve and graph the result. We have x plus 9 is less equal to. To solve this x, we are moving 9 on this side and we are getting less equal to minus 9. And we are getting x is less equal negative 7. Now to draw the line, this is negative 7, solid point, because equal sign is there and it says less than. So this is going to be x is less equal 7. Question number 12. So we have number 12. We have negative 6x less than 54. Okay. So how much it's going to be? We need to find the x, we need to divide by negative 6, right? Oops. Here is crucially important information for inequalities. Every single time when you divide by negative number, it's going to affect the sign also. It's going to flip the sign, which means we are going to get x greater than negative 9. Okay, so on the graph, so if this is negative 9 and it's going to be empty circle because equal sign is missing and x is greater than negative 9. All right, next one. Number 13. 1/3 of x less equal to. All right, so we need to solve it and draw on the line the result. So x is equal, we need to divide, right? So we divide both parts by 1/3. So this is going to be gone. Let me rewrite the whole inequality again. Less equal to, and both we divide by 1/3. This is gone, and our x is less equal. So what we're going to do, 2 divided by 1/3, that is equal 2 times 3/1, which is equal 6. Yes? Okay, so x is less than 6, meaning less equal 6. This is our 6 and it's solid point because equal sign is in there, and x is less than. Number 14. So what do we have here? 7 minus 2x greater than 15. Okay, negative 2x greater than 15 minus 7. Okay? Negative 2x greater than 8. We divide by negative 2 here. We divide by negative 2 here. And because we divide by negative 2, negative number, it's going to flip sign also. And we are getting x is less than negative 4. For x is less than negative 4, let's say this is negative 4, it's not solid because equal sign is missing, and answer is going like this. Number 15. Okay, what do we have? Negative 7 plus 2x less than negative 13 x plus 18. Okay, let's solve it. 2x, I'm moving over it. We solve just like the equation. It's 2x, it's going to be plus 13x and less than 18 plus 7, right? Because we are moving on the other side. 15x is less than 25. And we divide by 5, right? Because we divide by positive number, it doesn't affect the symbol of inequality. the sign of inequality. So it's going to be 3x less than 5. X is less than 5 over 3. If we draw the number on the line, so equal sign is missing. This is 5 over 3 and its x is less than. Okay? Number 16. We have 3 over 8x minus 5 greater than x over 8 minus 9. So common denominator is 8, right? We need to bring to common denominator. Therefore, here is divide by 8 times 8. Divide by 8 times 8. So we have 8, 8, 8, 8. We can drop out a window. Oh, okay, see again, forgot to put original one separate. 1 second. 3 over 8x minus 5 greater than x over 8 minus 9. It's not good to start solving right on original problem. Okay, so once we drop common denominator, what do we have? 3x minus 40 greater than x minus 72. So we get 3x minus x greater than negative 72 plus 40, right? Solving just like equation. With the only difference, when we divide by negative number, it's going to affect our sign of operation also. So here we have 2x is greater than negative 32, and x is going to be greater than negative 16. Okay, so if I mark down on the line of numbers, if this is my negative 16, it's not solid because equal sign is missing, and x is going to be greater, so it's going to go this way. All right, question number 17. Okay, question number 17. And what do we get? 3 times 4x plus 2 greater than 3 times x plus 5. Let's solve it. 12x plus 6 greater than 3x plus 15. So let's solve it. 12x minus 3x greater than 15 minus 6. Okay, so we are getting 9x greater than 9 and x is greater than 1. So the graph is going to look like this is 1 and x is greater than 1. Okay, 2 more and I will be done. What do we have? We have 80 plus 88 plus 70 plus x dividing by 4, and it's equal, okay, greater equal 80. Okay, so all we have to do, find our x. Let me rewrite this over again. So first of all, we need to get rid of denominator. It's going to be 80 plus 88 plus 70 plus 4. So its common denominator is going to be 4. Then this 80 on the right side, we need to multiply and divide by 4, right? So since I'm dropping denominator, it's going to be only 80 times 4. From here, what do we have? 80 and 70, it's going to be 150, and 88 is going to be 8. 5 plus 8, 13, 1 and 2. 238 plus x greater equal 320. Yes? 80 times 4, 320. And from here, x is greater equal 320 minus 238, which is equal, x is greater 320 minus 238 is going to be 10 minus 8 is 2, 11 minus 3 is 8, and that's it. It's x is greater equal 82. Okay, and if, no, we don't need to draw the graph, but that's all it is. Need to solve it. And question number 19, the last question. What do we have here? So this is what we have here. An average elephant, this is number 19, yeah. An average elephant weighs 247 pounds at birth. During the first 3 weeks of life, the baby elephant will usually gain 2 pounds per day. So how many days we don't know, but 2 pounds per day, that's why we put 2x. Assuming that growth rate, solve the inequality 247 plus 2x greater equal 259 pounds. And that means baby elephant is going to grow until it weight at least 259. That's why at least meaning greater equal. So let's solve it. 247 plus 2x greater equal 259. So 2x is greater equal 259 minus 247, and 2x greater equal 9 minus 7, 2, 5 minus 4 is 112, and x greater equal 6. So which means the baby elephant will weigh at least 259 pounds in a minimum of 6 days. Okay? Okie dokie. I'm done.